When I first went to prison in the early 2000s, there was a don't ask, don't tell policy. Only this wasn't about relationships, it was about people's charges and their history. We see old law guys, people who'd been sentenced prior to 1995, they lived in a culture where you didn't talk about anybody's situation. That was how I ended up living with a guy who was accused of 13 different murders all over the United States, and I had no idea what he was in there for. Now, the other thing is, even if you did have that conversation, you did learn, okay, he's in there for murder, he's in there for robbery, you don't know the details of that situation. This could have been a street beef where both people were trying to kill each other, and it could have been something terrible and predatory. But things changed because with the onset of the internet and ready access to information, as well as a younger crowd and the gangs coming in, people started checking paperwork. They started wanting to know what somebody was in there for, and it created a hierarchy. The old law guys just all got along. They didn't all like each other, but everybody just kind of did their thing. Under the new law, it was like, okay, these are good charges and these are bad charges. Like, these are the people that are acceptable and can use his phone and go to commissary. These are the people that can never get on the phone. Again, it was set up as like the best to the worst. The experience of going into prison now is really dramatically different than what it was back when I went in. Because back then, a 15-minute phone call cost like $7.40, so people weren't worried about occupying the phone. But now that they're down under $1, you've got gangs, you've got affiliations, everybody's running a phone. Everybody has to figure out how they're going to get in that phone line or what they're going to do to appease those people or how they're going to prove themselves. And we didn't have to deal with any of that.